fucking what the fucking who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck. Welcome back to another episode of Geekdom Uncut here on the multiverse of Geekdom. I don't know how many of you know you're muted, Jason. I don't know how many of you are aware of the topic of tonight's show, but the main focus, where we'll talk about movies that we all love, but predominantly the one movie that me, Jason, and our special guest, Mr. Jake Yacovetta down below. I don't know how Noah feels about it. I know Josh hasn't seen it yet. One of my favorite films of all time, The Boondock Saints. Jason, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. These movies I was showed to by my aunt, and both of them were some of my favorite movies. Like, I absolutely love Boondock Saints. The franchise is absolutely wonderful. Like, I got no bad words about it.
I found the movie when I was in college, and then I worked at Blockbuster, and I made everybody rent it. Next to Jason, we have, as always, Josh, the Midnight Cinema, on the far right of your screen. How you doing tonight, Josh?
I'm feeling all right. I'm just still reeling from your intro from earlier. It's very shocking. All the hairs are standing simultaneously.
That is one of the famous quotes given in that movie.
Yes.
All
And
right.
then below me, we have Mr. Noah Dell. How you doing today, Noah?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing swell, doing swell. And on the below Josh there, we have our special guest, Mr. Jake Yacovetta. How you doing today, Jake? Yacovetta, also the last name of the villain in this film.
Just spelled different.
Yes.
Papa Joe Yacovetta.
Spoiler warning for sure. I would imagine that we have our main man Don watching.
Dun 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 dun.
And that is who is giving us these stellar comments.
No, I think that's probably Josh.
It's not me.
Oh, it's not?
No.
I'm shocked.
You're shocked. Why is it
Yeah.
so shocking that it's not me this
Because
time?
it's always you.
Fair enough. It is me. That is very true. You got me red-handed. Great.
Like, it's always you.
I can't help it.
What are you going to need the fucking rope for?
So, I mean, like,
I'll be right.
the comedy in this, like, the comedy and the action alone, like, the way they make not fun of, but, like, just these, like, really over-dramatic action scenes, and they make them look so easy, and then they just call it out for what it is absolutely hysterical. It's like Cheesemo times 10, and it's amazing.
Yes. It is the quintessential 90s action film. It's got a very conjoined timeline. Things happen a little out of order sometimes. But you know what they say? People in glass houses stink ships.
So what he is referring to right there is there is a bartender that they frequent very often, and he has a bit of a stuttering problem.
And he mixes up his proverbs.
And a bit of Tourette's.
I got to buy you a proverb book or something, because this mix and match shit's got to go. Well, a penny saved is worth two in the bush, is it? And don't cross the road if you can't get out of the kitchen. Welcome back.
I'm very impressed by this Irish and Scottishman that we have here today.
See, Irishman versus a bear on cocaine.
Boondock Saints is a better movie, but Cocaine Bear is fun as fuck. But Jake,
I don't think the user was actually asking, like, which was the superior film.
who
But
would
in a
that
straight up
user?
fight, who would win?
Who would the user?
Probably Noah Dell, not me.
the guys with the guns, I'd imagine.
At least you're honest.
I mean, true, but I don't, but those, the guns.
I would
didn't
take
really
on a bear
stop the bear.
if
I
I
The
was,
guns
am a
didn't do much in
You're
Cocaine
not
Bear.
doing anything to a bear, Noah.
if I was on cocaine.
No, if you were on all the cocaine, methamphetamines, and every kind
Maybe
of drug
PCP.
performance enhancement there was,
No, what Noah said was he quoted a rapper saying, "If you ever see me fighting in the forest in the grizzly bear, help the bear. Help the bear," is what he's saying. Help the bear. He can take care of it himself. I believe in you, Noah.
I don't know. I think if you got in enough stab fight or stab
Stab fight?
marks,
Yeah.
stab
You guys
marks,
are
and before the like bear like
You
ate your
clearly know how
face.
stab fights work.
A
You
bear
could bring a
won't-
stab to a bear fight. Wow, that's incredible. Bring a bear to a stab fight. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
If they pull out a knife, you pull out a gun. If they send
Welcome
one
to
of yours
cocaine
the
heaven, Jake.
hospital, you send one of theirs to the morgue. That's the Chicago way.
I'm the one that
Different
brings a knife to a gunfight.
Oh my god, it's.
I'm the one who
blasphemy
brings a
every time.
toilet to a gunfight.
Oh my god, yes.
Um,
Speaking of toilet.
Wow, all drains lead to the ocean, kid.
So what he brought up a great segue. So there's this nice little part in the beginning of the first movie where right after they kind of beat the shit out of these Russian mobsters in their bar, the Russian mobsters, after spending the night in the hospital more than likely, go back and find them. What's up, boss?
You're leaving out a key part.
Yeah, but I have a plan. I'm going to pull up the trailer, and we're going to watch the trailer real fast, just to set the stage for those who haven't watched it yet.
Wait,
I was like, wait.
hold on. I don't think this is. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be in the trailer, Joe. But it's when they
I know
put the
it's not.
guy on the. They put the guy on the bar. Pour liquor
Light his
all
ass
over him
on
and
fire?
light his
Oh,
ass
well,
on
yeah.
fire.
That's what I'm saying. Where they fucked them up at the bar.
Impressive. Wow. Were they trying to send smoke signals or something?
Oh yeah.
It's a very
All the
vicious way to
Little
do that.
Odessa.
Wow. I guess nothing pleases a boondock Saint more than charred broiled human.
More like charbroiled Ruski.
No, they were just trying to make a rump roast.
God, no.
I was gonna say it, but I knew Joe had it loaded.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh,
He's got it. Oh, okay. 1999.
I don't think I ever actually watched the trailer for this.
Oh, well, might not happen.
and who knows if we're actually going to.
And that's not like my internet. That's literally the way that this is.
Hold on. We
here.
can't hear anything, Joe?
Yeah, I can't hear
Yeah.
anything either. So don't worry.
I got you right now.
It's the trailer version that
Yep.
is on. It's just crap. So let me stop screen sharing. The trailer that I pulled up is just terrible. Okay, I got a good one now. Let's go. Here we go. Different version.
Sound still
can't.
missing.
Still can't hear it, sir.
Yeah.
Joe, can you hear
Did
it?
you share sound?
This time I could hear it. That's the time that was on me. That time I didn't share my screen audio. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
Today, Junior.
No, tomorrow.
We'll eventually get this, guys.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3.
There we go.
On the streets of Boston.
This was no gangland assassination. It was way too sloppy. Something went wrong here.
An FBI agent is on a case.
All the low lives in the quiet city of Boston start dropping dead, and you think it's unrelated.
They're all bad guys. Now they're all dead bad guys.
The victims are the mob.
Can we just, for 1 second, just say how cheesy
Beginning of the first
trailers used to be?
It's so good.
Men think they're on a
That
mission.
was everything in the 90s.
Like, that shit was so cheesy.
Anybody
brother
you
on
think
a
is
mission.
don't you think that's a little weird, a little psycho?
Sort of like 7-Eleven. We're not always doing business, but we're always open.
That is nicely put.
It's close. See, I told you.
I kind of want to watch this just because of William Dafoe.
Well,
You 100% need to watch this because it's a great movie.
Consensus is
Angels.
In a place where the violent have the power.
Destroy all that which is evil, so that which is good may flourish.
One lawman doesn't know
That was a weird
catch
scene.
the killers.
Okay, I was gonna say the same thing. That was the one scene I was just like,
Things I wish I could do, these guys are doing.
With every breath, we shall hunt them down. Each day, we will spill their blood.
There was a firefight!
Ooh. Yeah, Amazon Prime.
you need to watch it. Like, you just need to, like, tonight, watch it.
So they did show the guy getting the toilet smashed on him, which is good.
Yes, but the bar scene, what we were talking about earlier, they literally, like, these 3 Russian mobsters come into the bar full of what? There was a 5.
Look, we might as well just set the first scene right from the beginning. So it starts off at St. Patty's Day. Bunch of Irish dudes drinking in a bar. So then this Italian guy walks in. His name's Rocco. They're like, "Hey, Rocco!" And that's when he says, "Hey, fuck ass, get me a beer." And then, go ahead, Jason.
Oh, no, yeah. And I was just saying, then the 3 Russian mobsters come in, and they basically are just telling everyone, you guys got to leave. The owner stays. We're talking, like, everything closed. We're talking to the owner, everyone out. And they're like, well, no, it's St. Patty's Day. Come on, everyone's Irish tonight. And obviously the Russian
This is no game.
Yeah, the Russian mobsters are not having it whatsoever. And one thing led to
Hey,
another.
Ivan, what if I told you your pinko commie mother sucks so much dick, her face looks like an egg?
Then he gets fucking cracked. And then the next thing you know, the brothers are talking Russian to the Russians. And all out fucking hell ensues. And they're just kicking their asses. They lay the main dude out on the bar and tie him up and pour alcohol on his ass and light it on fire.
A little 151.
Hence the rump roast.
Yeah.
Yep.
God. Wow.
Yep.
No, that's a ham that his mother will be forgetting on Thanksgiving. My goodness.
But yeah, and then from there, I think that's where it starts. After right as soon as that scene ends, the next one cuts to them in their apartment. Right?
Although there is a deleted scene in between there that is terrific. The Rosengirdle Bumgarner. Oh yeah, boys, because it actually starts at the church. This is the story of Kenny Genovese, and then it goes to the meatpacking plant. Hi, this is Rosie.
Yeah.
You'll be training her today.
That shit. Yo, was it the rule of thumb?
You ever heard of the rule of thumb?
Rule of thumb? You can't. In the early 1800s, it was legal for a man to beat his wife as long as he used a stick no wider than his thumb.
And then
you can't do much damage with that now, can he? Should have been the rule of wrist.
He's saying this to a big burly woman who is coming to work at the meatpacking plant with them. And she's just talking. He says the rule of thumb, and she's just like, "Oh, do you even know what that means?" And goes on, and he's like, "Can't really do much with this, can you? Should have been the rule of wrist."
We do not.
We just gonna quote the movie from beginning to end.
This is amazing. I feel like I'm watching it right now.
I mean, I literally could. It's bad. I've seen this movie so many fucking times.
Sorry,
What's one of your favorite parts about it, Jake?
Probably Rocco showing up as the bellhop, or as the dude in the hotel, man.
Jeez, you guys really kill these guys, huh? The boss must have said,
"What the fuck are you gonna do with that?"
The package man, Rocco. I'm the funny guy. This isn't my name. Oh, is that right, Jafar?
It's a fucking 6-shooter. There's 10 people in there.
What were you gonna do?
You're gonna do the last 2. Laugh them to death, funny man.
Funny. Oh man.
God damn. I wish we could do it like just. I really honestly wish we could just do a watch along right now.
We could. That Amazon has Watch Party.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Give us a strike?
I mean, guys, I'm down if you're down.
I don't think Troy Duffy's
I gotta jump in a minute, but I'll be back.
Wow, but he'll be back, and he's seen it before. He's not. He's coming in to just commentate. These two, on the other hand, these two buffoons.
Me and Joe,
He's talking
have
about
you
us?
seen our Boondock Saints match?
No, he told me about it though.
There's a Boondock Saints
We
match.
tied for second.
It's on Peacock.
I don't know.
It must be if that's where you're seeing it, sir.
Damn it! What's my sign?
You've got the data in front of you, not us.
Peacock's still a bitch for having commercials, even when you pay for it, though.
Oh my God. It's sickening.
2023. Cocks can be bitches if they want.
Stop it.
Haha, that's my sounding. Mm-hmm.
Whoever did that one, your mom's a hoe. Whichever one of you put that on there, your mom's a hoe.
Put what? I wasn't looking. I was.
They put fucking. I'm pretty sure it was Josh, but he put the StreamYard comment, like viewer comments, show up on StreamYard. The freaking basic menu.
Could not help that. You know, I always wanted to test it out to see if it actually would pop up. In fact, it did.
And well, there you go. You tested it out on our live one, bud.
And it's great. It's great. and that is why we consistently feed the ducks, my friend.
Oh my God.
It's become a saying around this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Always remember to feed the ducks. Do we know what that means?
Don't
know.
feed
Just get
the
your
ducks
in a row. But wait. Why not feed the ducks?
Because that's how ducks end up like becoming dependent on people, and then they can't feed themselves. It's a whole thing. You're not supposed, and they're allergic to wheat. Don't feed the ducks. Whatever you do, please.
If the ducks must be fed, I mean, yeah, feed the ducks. We're putting that on T-shirts. That once we get a merch store together, that is happening. Feed the ducks. Multiverse of Geekdom.
I opened up a lemonade stand. The duck came up.
Oh yeah.
Got any grapes?
But I'm gonna jump out because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to jump on this other stream. But I'll be back.
That is the reason, not because we're being weird.
Yeah.
No, I've known Joe for like 5 years now. I get it.
And Denzel Washington, he wanted you to stay, man. I mean, look
at Denzel Washington, yay!
Yay!
Denzel Washington, yay!
Hooray!
All right, I'll be back.
So in the meantime,
ladies and gents, remember, join our mission to 1,000 subscribers, and just stay ready at all times because you never know when your comments might get a little strange, like this, for example, right here. It's beautiful, but we love having you here. It's great being here. Yeah, Joe, tell me some more about this film, sir. I mean, I really want to know more. Like, dive into it fully.
Well, you see, it's the story all about how two brothers from Boston. Well, I understand. I don't think they're really from Boston. I think they're probably from Ireland and moved to Boston. But they never know. Their mum. She said the one with the bigger wang was born first. Nobody actually knows.
Is that a quote?
Yeah, she said that. It's in the deleted scenes. It's not in the main movie, but
that's incredible.
But
so you said that they always go at full speed.
Wink, wink, Noah. Say nothing.
So, but do they always operate at full speed?
I don't understand the question.
Right now, you can only hear the voices of the Boston Padawan.
Oh no, it's a disembodied voice.
Padawan is coming to you fucking live.
This man's got a straight up Maine Boston accent. He puts even Jack Nicholson in his place for him to be departed.
I will say though, my friend,
you're
doing quite a well accent right there.
He's a little Irish.
Well, thank you. Even Daffy Duck thinks so. Put him up.
That's the fighting Irish spirit right there.
There it is.
He's not Irish. He's quacked up.
He's quacked up. He's a fighting duck.
He's smoking quack.
Smoking quack for luck.
And shepherds we shall be for thee, my lord, for thee. Power hath
shepherds we shall be for thee, my lord.
Thy hand, that our feet may swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow a river forth to thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be. In nomine Patri
et Filii
et Spiritus Sancti.
Well done. It's
That
about
is the
time. No,
prayer.
we have to take a look eventually.
That is the prayer that the saints say right before they blow someone's brains out.
That's amazing.
This reminds me of the story of Kitty Genovese, who was stabbed to death in broad daylight in the middle of the street, and nobody said a word. Nobody cried out for help. They just watched as poor Kitty. Yeah.
As
There's
poor Kitty, what?
bled to death. And then
What did she do?
Then he says that we must all fear evil men, but there is something we must fear more, and that is the indifference of good men.
The indifference of good men.
Yes.
But exactly what is that? The indifference. What makes a good man, Joe?
What?
What makes a good man?
Not being a bad man?
Sorry, you said not being dead?
No, not being bad.
Oh, not being bad makes a man good. Oh, okay.
Unless
Ladies and gentlemen,
they're-
Joe the Rapper.
But the indifference of good men is talking about how people will not actively be doing bad things, but they won't try to prevent them either. They'll allow bad things to happen to other people and stand by and watch instead of raising your hand and getting involved. It's the whole theme of the movie. It's not about things that are done to you. It's about preventing things happening in a greater scheme to you, but also to anyone else. It's about ending evil before it really gets going instead of waiting after and trying. It's about the legal system's loopholes and its slippages and how the true murderers are getting away with murder while other people are going to jail for no reason. It's a heck of a movie.
Again, Joe the Rapper, ladies and gentlemen. The bars he spat just now were absolute fire. Absolute fire. Remember to feed the ducks. Hashtag feed the ducks at Multiverse of Geekdom on a regular basis. You catch us here all the time talking Boondock Saints and feeding ducks.
We don't feed ducks.
But
Stop
we do.
saying it.
We give them all kinds of quackers.
Oh, no, they're going to ruffle the feathers.
I mean, if you want to ruffle a little feather, shouldn't you ride with the birds that have the same feather as you? You tell me.
I don't understand.
Listen,
man, don't burn the meat. We can't have a mallard reaction.
Even Bane is proud of such a saying, good sir. Yes. Noah, do you have an opinion upon the bars that was spit? For my name is Bane, and I come to bring the pain, staying within my lane, beating down Bruce Wayne.
You left me speechless.
I couldn't help myself. This is exactly what we do on a regular.
Well, you do, the South Boston in this movie is rather akin to a Gotham City, where the criminals and crime lords have taken over, and the police are powerless to do much about it. You have the ethnic divides and the close-knit Irish and ethnic Italian communities where there's no snitching, there's no calling the cops, there's no trust for the law. It's pretty relative in today's society.
Was it shot in Boston?
I believe so. I don't know, it's probably Vancouver, but because everything seems to be filmed in Canada, but
a lot of
I can look it up.
You know who the director was?
Troy Duffy.
Has he done anything since?
Yeah, Boondock Saints 2.
Say again.
Boondock Saints 2.
Anything after that?
It was downtown Toronto. I was right.
You said
Canada. Yes. So he went out. He was trying to start his band, and somebody gave him money to make a movie. So he wrote a movie, made a movie. He's in the movie. His brother's in the movie. And it's a great film.
Let's see. So he had a third Boondock Saints movie. Here, that's not so good.
Never came out.
Never came out. Really?
Not yet. Not yet.
So there's plans for it to re-enter the fray. Okay.
It's about getting everybody on board. Norman Reedus is one of the main characters. You may know him from The Walking Dead.
I did notice that.
Billy Connolly, very accomplished actor.
He
Willem Dafoe, great actor.
Mr. Duffy here has he wrote a movie in 2020 called Guest House, starring Pauly Shore, Mike Castle, Amy Teagarden, and Steve-O.
Probably not a great film.
Probably not. The synopsis is simply this: a newly engaged couple buys their dream home, but it comes with one small catch: a perennial party animal who lives in the guest house with his pet possum.
Is it Pauly Shore?
Pauly Shore, yes.
Or is it Steve-O?
I'm not sure which one of them is in the guest house, but Pauly Shore is one of the stars of this movie.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheese.
I think it is Pauly Shore. And the movie is directed by a man named Sam Macaroni.
Wow.
I know, exactly.
Is that a penne name?
I think so. Or he went to town riding on a pony, sticking a feather in his cap, and, well, the rest writes itself. His name is Macaroni.
Is that a pseudonym? Nom?
I mean, it doesn't come with cheese. Apparently, Mr. Macaroni.
Is he a master of his craft?
Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. Wow. I don't even have anything for that. That's really good. Jeez. Okay. Is he a master of his craft? Well played.
The so Boondock Saints, I first watched, somebody in college showed it to me because it was their favorite movie. This is back in 2003. This is a 1998, 99.
Mathematically, Joe is 25, ladies and gentlemen. 25.
Yes. The movie came out either 98 and 99. I first watched it in 2003. And I quickly became obsessed with it. At one point, I wanted to get the tattoo. I've made other people watch it. Like I said, I used to recommend it to everybody that came into Blockbuster when I worked there. Oh, sentences are not getting any younger. I wanted to get the tattoo on the fingers. One has Aquitas, one has Veritas. It's truth and justice in Latin.
That's well thought out, man.
Yeah. They have these gorgeous wooden crosses in the movie, wooden rosaries, hand carved, which you can buy that have the Celtic cross on them. They're really dope. And I have like shot glasses that are in the shape of guns with different scenes in the movie on it.
Are there potatoes that show up at any point in time?
That's pretty racist, but no. Not every Irish person is just eating raw potatoes in the streets of Boston.
Or making shepherd's pie. This is very true.
But they do make a joke. Let's see.
See, that's what I mean. See, now everybody's going to look at me like I'm crazy. I can't believe this. Gotta love Joe. It's not my fault.
Dry potato.
Noah, you are quite silent today. I heard that you were brought into there's Frenchie, our local Canadian. Hello, Frenchie. Yeah. I was just about to ask Noah if I heard that he made rank amongst the stormtroopers.
Life is quite hard amongst the stormtroopers.
He is the captain now.
We die quite regularly, as you might be aware of.
You're a captain?
We have problems with competency. You know, we seem to run towards the blaster fire instead of returning it.
And safety regulations seems to be a problem.
Safety regulations. You know, we had Kylo Ren go undercover Death Star once. That was completely like no one expected that. Of course, we failed those safety violations. So
there it is, and
it's a rough life.
What did I land myself into?
You, Darth Frenchie, you stumbled upon a conversation of The Boondock Saints, a film that neither Noah or I have seen.
I have not.
But it would appear that it was shot in your hometown of Vancouver. I'm incorrect.
Canada, the great state of Canada.
I'm not in Vancouver, bro. You're in Minnesota.
Hence the joke.
So basically Canada, right?
It's in Toronto anyway. It's not in Vancouver.
Forgive me. Shot in Toronto, Frenchie's home state, town, city.
No.
Village. No, it's not.
No, he's from Montreal, right?
Right, Quebec.
Is it cold there right now?
Nah, but it's cold. I don't know in Fahrenheit. It's around 33, 34 Celsius.
Oh,
I'm gonna look that up. I don't know what that is.
That's pretty warm.
It is. We're summertime.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Our summer lasts 3 months. Then
it's 93 degrees.
Oh, it's like, man, you guys are warmer than what I am. Like by the beach.
Yeah, because I believe like 21 degrees Celsius.
68 degrees today.
Oh yeah.
Our summer will start soon.
Yeah, it's coming. It is coming for
days.
us.
The dog days of summer. They don't joke around.
500 days of summer.
So, Frenchie, have you ever seen Boondock Saints?
Oh, of course. There was a firefight.
Good. What is your favorite scene?
What the fucking fuck of the fuck you fuckers are fucking do you fuck? That scene.
That was literally Joe's intro to this live today.
Yo, the best scene in cinema, hands down. The comedian, not a comedian, but the funny man is fucking perfect. This movie is a classic, and you saying that you both say you never seen a movie makes my butthole hurt.
So my favorite scene is probably the whole apartment scene where they're like, he's like, what do you mean? So whoever you guys think is evil, don't you think that's a little like fucked up? And then he goes, I could be the guy. It could be me. I know everyone. It is done. And the cat gets shot. And then he's like, is it dead?
It's like an alternate version of a Guy Ritchie movie almost.
Yeah, like Memento.
That there's just snatch a bit feeling in the cross direction of multiple stories that are just wild one after the other, and yet maintain these badass moments, especially with the brothers. They really were able to encapsulate two brothers who love each other that are doing things to survive, but just become superheroes almost at the end without being exaggerated.
Their chemistry
and it's really
is so
well
good.
done.
Wow.
You know, if it wasn't for Boondock Saints, Fast and Furious could never have ran.
Really? Wow.
It's got family.
And
it's got
best William Dafoe performance. Like, too bad we can't put a clip on live. I'll show you after.
Go ahead, put it on.
Fasten your seatbelts.
So William Dafoe is so Shakespearean and so overdramatic. It shouldn't work because it could be very corny, but something about William Dafoe's disconnect to reality and intelligence at the same time makes this character one of the probably the 10, in my opinion, most unique characters that you don't in the whole cinema that you don't expect. You don't expect it going that way. It's really good, man.
So here's what happened. If you look over there, you're going to find a bullet behind that dumpster. And you go canvass these buildings. See if anybody's got water leaking from the ceiling. That's pretty thin. That's really thin. It says, there's no way. There's no way. We're going to find. He goes, oh, really? Maybe I'll have a cream cheese on my bagel. Well, Willem Dafoe, all right.
Okay, no, to set up the scene. Okay, to really set up the scene. The police are on the scene. They have a huge 6'3", 300-pound Russian guy with his ass taped with like almost like a wrapping because he has a burn on his ass, with a toilet bowl seat crushed his head and him in a dumpster. That's how the police.
Detective Greenlee. Who the fuck are you? That's who the fuck I am.
Fuck! You guys ready for this? And the general consensus is they're angels. Why don't you get me a cup of coffee?
Who the hell is it?
Cafe latte.
What the
Twist
fuck?
of lemon.
Chief, what the fuck is this?
Sweet and low.
The fag man.
The what man?
The fat man.
Well, Freud was right.
Oh, really? I might just be wanting a bagel with my coffee.
Stop the ass kissing with you. Religious intent.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Why are there 2 extra victims?
Witnesses.
Why don't you let me do the thinking, huh, genius? I'm an expert in nameology. Looks like we got us a cowboy.
Some huge friggin' guy. As entertainment.
Now there's only glass between you, and it's a little fireman time. You got any theories to go with that tie? But it's okay with me if your friends sleep over. Allow me to enlighten you, gentlemen, to the protocol of the porno industry. I missed it.
Why did he kill the bartender?
What we have here, gentlemen, is possibly the beginning of the first international mob war.
Wow. So no. Kind of makes me feel like river dancing.
I'm telling you, he's so unique, man. That's him recreating the shootings in his mind.
I noticed that, and that was just so. That's so funny.
Whatever.
I'm
in.
But
Hey. Fuck. Says pour the drink, you fairy fuck.
Equal functions! Who the fuck are they? I will have a fucking tag on my toe. We got nothing, fuck!
It was a fucking ambush.
There was a firefight!
The score of the movie is worth it.
Oh, it's epic.
Fantastic.
Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going, Frenchie?
Hey. Yeah, it's so. Your thoughts, Josh? What do you think? And Aaron, sorry.
A lot just happened in my mind.
Feed the ducks.
Yes. Willem Dafoe knows what it means to feed the ducks. Feeding the ducks
knows-
means you give it your all, and he gave it his all.
And he knows how to drop a lot of fucks.
Yeah.
Is there any other moments from that trailer that stuck out to you that you remember clearly? That recreations, yeah, those recreations are so well acted.
I love the recreation scenes. Hands down, one of my favorites.
What
Even
about
the
you?
very beginning one.
I
The very
like-
first one's best.
I like this scene where I guess he goes undercover as a woman. That looks funny.
Yeah, it goes in an unexpected route at one point.
Those are the best kinds of movie where they throw in the bits where you're like, oh, I didn't expect that.
And see, if everybody, as much as people hate on the second movie, I enjoyed it. But the end scene of the second movie sets up a third movie so perfectly.
Which is
Not
what
to
it does.
spoil.
Joe, didn't you say
Right.
the third movie's just it's made, they just didn't release it because it got a poor
No, I don't even think. I don't think they-
screening?
No, it didn't even get made yet.
Yeah, they have they had an issue with one of the actors and the person who made the film not really.
So were the
getting
first two made in the 90s?
No, the first one was made in '99. The second one was
2009.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get another one in.
Yeah.
2029.
I think
Really should have been 2019.
I think the fans would appreciate.
I mean, I know I would.
Me too.
Ding dong, motherfucker!
He just had to ghost his way in here.
Motherfucker, ding dong.
Oh man. So John, what's your favorite part of the movie?
So my favorite thing is where they basically think that it's a sign from God that they got that they should go ahead and start killing people that are criminals because of the fact that they got away with a self-defense charge. And I just thought that part was hilarious.
Well, it's not just that; it's also that there's water leaking in a jail cell.
Yeah, that too. but a lot of coincidental stuff that makes it that more believable in their perspective.
In the way I always saw it is the movie trying to show you they're fucking delusional at the same time.
Yeah.
Joe,
But I love it.
I always took it as God was just telling them that they should kill people.
The internet said that filming for Boondock Saints 3 started in 2022. So maybe
really?
by 2025? Who knows?
Who knows?
Hopefully.
Troy Duffy knows. Norman Reedus knows.
Maybe even Sam Macaroni knows.
Would this franchise benefit it more to be on streaming?
I think it would be, to be honest with you, because of the fact you have to look at 99 and you have to look at whenever the second one was made. The second one wasn't well received. Also, too, it didn't make its money or budget back or anything like that. That one's also not beloved as the 99 one.
I don't think I don't think 2009 one did poorly. But
it wasn't that well received.
Yeah, but
that's what I mean. I love the second one, but
the first one has like a 21 tomato score. Like it's not exactly like the audience score is high, but the critic score is low.
Critics hated it at the time, but
for people like me and Josh who haven't seen it, why do you think the second one did poorly compared to the first?
The charm and the things you just saw with William Dafoe's the performance, it didn't get replaced in the second one. It was a bit more stale and it didn't feel special.
Was he not in the second one?
Don't answer that.
Okay. All right.
Some people also, I mean, I just listened to somebody else's review on the Boondock Saints maybe a couple of months back, and they explained why they didn't really care for the second one. And it was just because of the fact that some of it had a lot of...
Hello, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. How are you? But it just, for them, it felt like it was like too much of the gay jokes and stuff like that and gay bashing. And that's why they didn't like it.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't like it, but also that's why they also felt like that it wasn't up to what the first one was in a sense. But
it felt like a VHS release, I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
It felt like back in the day VHS
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do have to agree with you, Frenchie, about one thing though. I think that streaming is probably the best way to go about it.
Especially because since the second one, and now Norman Reedus is a much bigger name. So you can pull the crowd on a show with Norman Reedus alone.
You can, but also too, you also have to think of like this. Norman Reedus would probably want some more extra money compared to where he was beforehand too. So you also have to try and get that and make sure that it's within the budget that Troy Duffy wants.
Yeah,
but I'm all for a third one though.
I don't think anybody in 1999 thought that Norman Reedus would have a bigger career than Sean Patrick Flanery.
Yeah, he's one of those actors I can put in the same vein as Joaquin Phoenix and all the weird actors.
They went on opposite career trajectories there.
Yeah, well,
because Sean Patrick Flanery was straight off of Powder and some other artsy highbrow movies. Norman Reedus. What do you do after this? Blade?
Yeah, Blade. No, this was after Blade 2. To be honest, I think. Because Blade 2 was 2002.
Yeah, this was 99.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going back onto the second one. I'm sorry, Joseph.
Oh, Josh.
Oh, no, you're fine. But I'm just saying, this is where he... So... Like, Sean Patrick Flanery had already done Powder. He'd done some other stuff. So it's all... It's all relative. Yeah.
Oh.
No, not like that.
Oh.
I still haven't seen that movie. On what streaming platform is it on?
Peacock.
Damn it, we don't have that in Canada.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's on the cock.
I just have to find the Canadian.
Even the pay.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Canadian motherfuckers.
Boondock Saints is also on Peacock.
Yeah, it's also on Amazon Prime too.
But it's free.
So it probably gonna because it's on. Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna find it on Amazon Prime then.
You said Peacock is on Optimus Prime?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, it's on Optimus Prime's
He pees oil, not cock.
Why are we talking about a metal boner right now?
I have no idea. Either way, that's what they meant when they said "Rise of the Beast." That's
Jason,
crazy. Wow.
Jason, you're still muted,
muted.
and that's an erector set.
That's stop.
And this is why I stay muted. I'm not a part of these conversations.
Why are you not a part of this? Do you
No,
not
no.
want your
This is
mind
gold.
to be erect in
He
such
just-
conversation?
People he has matured past pee caca cock conversations. Okay, that's why he does not join us.
No, they haven't. The internet is very full of peacock
cock?
jokes.
Oh God.
Yeah, cock to the max. Even NBC Universal made that joke. They're like, no, we're not dropping the first part of our name because everyone kept making jokes about peacock becoming just cock because HBO Max became Max.
Well, this is like my middle school. Our initials was PHS. Middle school was going to be called PMS, so they had to go with different initials instead. So
that would have done no. Just God, why? Now see, there's there's so many things that you could try to work out. Like you even have that one streaming service, Crackle. I mean,
Sony.
That was
Sony,
right?
Say again.
It's a free one, right?
It is very much free.
Interesting.
I was actually where I watched this. There was a Blade anime series.
Yes,
that was actually
The
pretty
Japanese,
good.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good. That's where I saw it at actually. Then some weird Cuba Gooding Jr. cop movie that I just thought was not
What
good.
happened to that actor, by the way? Like,
What happened to Cuba? I mean, like after
Cuba.
After Mr. Cuba, after he felt, I'll tell you what happened. He did Daddy Day Camp, and that sent everything in the toilet for a while.
Well, after Radio,
you didn't like Radio?
Not so much that I didn't like it. It just didn't. It doesn't age well in the PC climate that we're in.
That's
that I just don't like. If it was a good movie, then it should still be a good movie now. Like
It's a little offensive then, and it's a little offensive now. It's just that we're more vocal about how things are offensive now.
But how so? Like, what was so offensive about that, as opposed to like Leonardo DiCaprio playing and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, or even Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot? Like,
it's a lot of those. I mean,
because I don't know.
I think of it like this though too, and this is my opinion. Okay, with Radio, you're making fun of someone that has a disability, but yet you can still learn about not being an asshole, and it has a value of not being a douchebag. I'm just saying.
Yes,
so
that's
you
when
can
his
learn
performance comes across almost in like a over the top way.
Because it's I think the difference between Gilbert Grape and this is miscasting. He was not made to dive in that mindset where DiCaprio pulls it off, and you feel not as a parody. Cuba feels like a parody.
Okay, have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
It's like Simple Jack versus the movies that it's based on.
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's pretty over the top.
I mean, I honestly don't see it. Like, I truly don't.
I have to go back and rewatch that movie then. I haven't seen it in a while.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, what's up, Luke? We should do that. Radio rewatch, and we'll determine from there and have a good open discussion about it. Forum. Call a town hall. Get the High Council together. This right here, this mountain, including Jedi Master.
Right after the Boondock Saints.
Right after the Boondock, the Saints of Boondock Heights. Yes. Of that sort. That's a different kind of movie. But
if you did the Boondock Saints, but you did it with Riley and what's the other
Huey?
kid's name from the Boondocks?
Oh my goodness. A Boondocks version of that would be Jason, we need to write that. That needs to happen.
Instead of it being called Boondock Saints, it's the Saints of Boondocks.
I'm telling you,
the Boondocks.
Many Saints of Boondocks. You could have Michael Imperioli in it. He takes out Granddad. I just feel like content is a little dead right now.
This is content, and we're very lively. Woo!
We create. Woo! Ric Flair. This is how we do it. This is what we do with our.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! High five.
Ooh.
There it is. No fire, Frenchie? It's messed up, man.
Where's your woo, man?
Where's your woo?
Yeah, where's your woo, John?
No, where's your woo? Oh, John's woo. I like that. Where's your woo, John? John,
I just did my woo. You didn't hear my woo? Okay. Woo!
John woo?
Yeah. No messages.
Yeah, I guess. I have to catch up on a lot of stuff. So whenever there's a lull, I appreciate it.
Yeah, same here. Like I like the lulls. It's
you know, we get to focus on other things, have a little more fun. You know,
get
laid back, relax, enjoy.
Yeah, lean back a little bit, have a little Parmesan. You know,
that's all you gotta do. That's
what you gotta do. You know, forget about it.
You gotta eat the
some gabagool. You know.
Hey, who the fuck finished all the gabagool?
You told me. I don't know.
What the fuck over here?
Hey, you fucks! I told you not to touch my gabagool.
Hey, yo,
what the fuck?
Hey, wait. I think New York Padawan is coming back. Come on over, motherfucker.
No. Padawan ain't got enough energy for New York Padawan right now.
Hey, what the fuck are you people talking
Takes
about?
a lot of energy out of me.
What the fuck is wrong with your people?
What's a Mayan? I don't even know no Mayan.
I don't know. All I know is my piece of pie over here.
I don't know no Mayans, okay? I only know Sicilians and Nobladans.
We got a little comunicado.
We gotta do what we gotta do to make sure that we are the best that there ever was and the best that ever is. You know, that's it.
All right, here's a question. What's your favorite type of pasta?
The rigatoni. I'll also get a little bit of fettuccine.
You know, I like me some chicken parmesan.
Piccolini.
It's not a pasta.
It's not a fucking. It's not fucking pasta. What the fuck, man?
Just give me some Romano.
You fucking chicken with lasagna. You fucking cut it up. You fry it like a fucking chicken.
Hey, it's my Italian dish. Okay, let's have some lasagna then. Okay,
you could really thin slice chicken cutlets, bread them, and make them like lasagna noodles, and then make like a lasagna like that.
Layers of lasagna.
Throw some sauce and some mozzarella.
You know what else though is good? It's eggplant lasagna. That stuff is good too.
You mean eggplant parmesan?
Yeah. Oh yes, eggplant parmesan is fire.
Eggplant rotini, you know, but no, you gotta get some cavatappi, some cavatelli.
I have a debate going on, me and my friend. Eggplant parmigiano. Do you have the pedal parmesan or the crumbled parmesan on top?
Pedal.
Well, I put mozzarella and then I sprinkle the parmesan on top.
Hold on. We have
brown it up. See all the brown spots.
You see, Joe knows how to do it. That's actually the right way to do it.
See, there's several chefs in the live right now, several guys who know how to really cook a mean meal. You have, in the top left corner, Mr. Joe, also known as Joe the Rapper, also known as Academy Award winner for Cocaine Bear, playing the bear himself, Joe. Joe's in the middle. That's amazing. What a growl. Then we also have to his my right, his possible left. I don't know what's going on here. We have Padawan Frito, who's worked in many, many restaurants, even shook the hand of Gordon Ramsay himself. Probably got cussed out a few times, but it doesn't matter. He prevailed. Won Hell's Kitchen season 16. Yes, he did. Probably not. That's a lie. But he will win eventually. I guarantee you.
Like I'm about to get sued. You say that.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
I don't think they're up to season 16 yet.
No, they're up to season 21.
Are they? I can't count that high.
It's on season 21. Gordon also has a new show called Food Stars, not porn.
Oh my God, are we trying to be sponsored by them?
Gordon ain't even an uncle.
It'd be great. If Bob's your uncle, you tell me. Then we got Frenchie down below, known for his famous pancakes, maple syrup, and everything else in between, from lean green beans to poutine. That's what we're talking about.
Everything between pancakes and maple syrup. So butter.
It's amazing. Myself, I make a lot of excellent dishes. I love making a steak. My God. But we'll get into that conversation shortly. And we have Mr. John, king of the Italian Mafia. He makes all types of Italian dishes. It's phenomenal. See, I consider myself to be a jack of many trades. John's specialty, definitely the Italiano. But I must ask you guys, how do you prepare your steak? How do you like your steak? In the pan or on the grill?
In the pan?
First of all,
in the oven.
First of all, I set it out, I salt it, I sous vide it.
Yeah,
then after I'm done sous videing
you understand the process. You must first dry it out, pat out all the moisture of it, then you add in your freaking salt, you add in your seasoning,
salt, your pepper,
and then
you
start
sous vide it. to 135. You sous vide it to a perfect medium rare. Then
Food
you
debate.
butter both sides, slap it onto the hot griddle, crisp it up. Then you slice it, and it's just fork tender.
No.
Whoa, time out.
No. You want that thyme.
Absolutely.
You want that garlic. You want
That
that
rosemary.
and
Well, yeah, you throw that in. Well, I use a compound butter,
and you
but
baste that bitch.
Get that joint so buttery it melts in your mouth.
Watering.
Sous vide it. Trust me.
You can add your farts to the ozone layer after
So
such a great
sous
steak.
videing it. Sous videing a steak that will just increase the methane levels. You can't do that, Josh. Stop it. Stop giving these people dangerous advice. You sous vide a steak and it's always perfectly cooked, 100% straight through, exactly how you want it, top to bottom.
Yeah, no.
I like my medium rare though.
Wait, depends on what level of moo you want in it, Jamie. Do you want it like straight up still mooing, or do you want?
I don't care. Knock the horns off and wipe its ass.
Leather. That's what she likes. She likes.
No, see,
my uncle.
I don't like mine well done. I like mine rare. I like mine with a little bit of pink in the middle.
I like mine anywhere from. Sorry, go ahead.
My uncle would always say, just have him walk through the kitchen with it.
Yeah.
Just have him walk through the kitchen with it.
My grandmother,
nice and warm, and bring it out to me.
My grandmother liked it blue. Like she liked it like pretty much raw. But I'm not there. I'll go anywhere from rare to medium, but no more than medium, and I can't do blue.
I've had medium rare once.
Yes, medium rare is the best. It's just enough.
Hold on, you've only had medium rare once?
I've only had it because medium well is my personal favorite. Medium well, right there.
That
right there. That is perfection. Medium.
So guys, here's multiverse.
Anything well with steak?
We don't allow this kind of
anything that is well with steak? No. No.
Let him back.
All right, wait. Who's? Yeah, I was gonna say who's fighting him. It's not me.
It's not me. I'm not doing it.
Who's?
It's John. It's got to be John. His hands aren't up.
My hands are up. Our hands are up. It's
I have
got
no control over it.
It literally has to be you, Josh. Like no one else is doing it. Hands are on.
It can't be me. That's impossible. I also make some mean pancakes.
Put your hands up. Put your hands right here. Right here.
I can do some mean pancakes.
Watch, nothing's gonna happen. The rest of the stream.
Impossible. It can't be.
But I make. It's John.
See? No, I saw your hands go down. Don't even. No, don't even.
It was Joel. I didn't even touch anything. You guys are dicks.
Diane stuff.
I can make some mean stir fry. The steak, phenomenal.
Oh, I can make some stir fry on my
Phenomenal.
Blackstone. My Blackstone. Just
I get to
chef it up. I make homemade pastas. I make I'm thinking my next thing is going to be I'm going to do made a chicken cordon bleu. You know, I got to get some.
Hey Joe, have you ever done ravioli, homemade ravioli or anything like that from scratch?
Not yet. I will. I've made it using like the pasta turnover pre-cut pieces, but it's a lot of work making scratch pasta.
Yeah.
But
I know how to do it, but it's a pain in the ass.
If there's one thing you have to do once in your life is make your own pasta.
Oh yeah.
It's an experience, man.
It's just it's hard work, especially if you're making like a lot for a lot of people. It just takes effort.
I don't even know who Diane is. Jamie, who's Diane?
I don't know.
Why does she have a sauce?
Oh, the Diane sauce, yeah, they're good. You got three kinds, yeah.
Who's Diana?
Why is she saucy?
She's a wondrous woman.
You guys get that reference?
No.
Yeah.
It's a Walking Dead reference. Who's Diana?
That's crazy.
When they go to the Abraham said it when they went to whatever the name of that fucking town was.
Why did you say Martha?
Why did you say that name?
Why did you say that name? Where is he?
Where were the other drugs going?
Swear to me. Oh,
where you going? Someone take his controls away.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys.
Why?
Well. This is better. This is how it should be, I guess.
Story time
We
with
could
Joe.
end the game playing. We could talk about Boondock Saints and its elevated film levels. We could talk about how it is a cinematic masterpiece, unmatched, unparalleled in the time since. You know.
And it's a fantastic masterpiece. Boondock Saints is actually hands down one of the greatest films that ever made in 1999. And yeah, if you want to go on ahead and learn how to cook more with Joe, I recommend that you guys go on and talk to him right now because I'm sure I'm going to be kicked out of the room very soon.
I like big pussy. I just got that.
Okay.
Boondock Saints has got to be one of the most quotable movies out there. It just from start to finish, 1 and 2, you have hit after hit after hit. Without the cast is absolutely amazing. The absolutely off the wall shit that they say is fucking amazing. And Josh is about to get me out of here in 3, 2, 1.
I like big pussy. I just got that.
God
damn it. Boondock.
Frenchie is in timeout.
It is now. Is it dead?
I think that's how we end it.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us for this very special episode. As PBS would say, this has been a day.
Yo, I don't know who did that.
Denzel Washington special edition. Thank you to everybody who joined us in the chat.
God damn.
Not me.
It's not me, I
I'm
swear.
keeping my hands up so people can see.
Thank
literally
you
Frenchie.
to Jake, and all of our guests, John, Frenchie, Jason, Josh, Noah. John, you want to start telling everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, you guys can go on and find me over at Movie Lovers Unite over there on all major podcast platforms, wherever you guys get your stuff from. And of course, we also have a couple of movie trailer reactions that we've done. Josh was actually part of that without kicking me out. Then we also have a couple of other things that's going to be happening. As a matter of fact, Rossi's going to be interviewing Big V from Nappy Roots coming up this Tuesday. So I just want to pitch that. So that's going to be awesome. So go on ahead, check us out at Movie Lovers Unite.
All right, Frenchie, you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yes, sir. You can find me on this channel. That being said, this week, or very soon, next Tuesday, I should say, we're geeking out on Pokemon with my man, the professor himself, Mr. 50, and we're going and talking about Pokemon Snap on the Switch and Sword and Shield.
I thought you were talking about cards. I was about to be like.
So yeah, that's where you can find me, man.
And Josh, why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
Well, not removing myself, obviously. Somebody else did that. Don't know who. You can find me on my Instagram, Midnight Cinema 41. Find me on my channel, The Midnight Cinema. Find me here on Multiversal Geekdom. I have a new show that I'm working on involving animal attacks. So stay tuned for that. It's going to get
I didn't do it.
It's not you, Joe. Well, It was him as the bear, but not Joe as Joe. Joe the rapper, the human being. You can also find me on Twitter at The Outlawed Mime. You can find me in the Facebook group here on the Benverse and in the Sons of Anarchy and Minds Addicts Facebook group. You can also find me somewhere goofing off with John or Jason, Joe, Frenchie, and other parts of this vast universe that we call the Benverse. It's all multiverse. It's all worlds coming together to bring to you great.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Content.
Yep, there it is.
There's
regularly, yes.
And
Quite
Padawan
constipated
Frito,
on the way out. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Jason, why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
Guys, you can always find me here in the multiverse, traversing all the games that we have on Gaming in the Multiverse, as well as Jedi Academy, as well as this Sunday show and Padawan Frito on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, on all of your social media platforms. And yeah, Titans of the Turf Season 2 in the process. Soon. We'll be working on it. Eventually.
Feed the
we'll get
damn
there.
ducks.
But be prepared. I swear.
And Josh, you got to be scared, bro. You have to be scared.
Why should I be
Listen, I don't understand. Listen, guys, actually, you know what? I'm glad I have you all here because it's just time to let you guys know it's over.
Iambic.
The bellowing banshees will be coming down from the hills and just
the only thing your team is going to be bellowing is burps. Okay, I love you, and I am the only one that played against you, so I know how good you are, and I know how.
I was going to say.
But
as you know, I'm still yet to be defeated in our trials.
Oh, you can find me.
One match.
You can find me at Joseph Amboros on Twitter. You can find me at work and by the lake, feeding the ducks.
Feeding the ducks. Look at us.
Until next week, this has been Geekdom Uncut.
Oh, Geekdom Uncut.
Bam, bam, bam. Hey guys, where's Captain America?
Yeah.